Bokey back to pass. Looking, he's got Benton one-on-one. Touchdown!
Ethan Jones the other way. Step back three. Good. Now here's a three-pointer, long range from Zach Hamby. Good.
What is up, Bobcat Talk? We're back with another episode, and today we've got a special guest, Mr. Wesley Rather.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Pleasure to have you on.
So we're going to go over basketball games this week.
Mm-hmm.
We got basketball season starts today. There's probably a few games yesterday, but we didn't pick those. So we'll go this week's games and next week's games, a few of those, because you're going to be picking, and then the games will release on Friday, so the game's already been over. So we'll go next week games from now on. All right, first one, Midway versus Concord Christian tonight.
You want to go this way? Are you picking?
I'll go first.
Okay.
And then you guys go. I'm going to take Midway. I heard from Dawson Wilford that Concord Christian is really bad, and I think Midway, they're not playing football anymore. I think
Is Williford playing?
No.
He's not playing.
He's not
okay.
playing.
What is Midway return?
They have
everybody.
Brennan Tate.
Brennan Tate.
Brandon,
They have that
Peyton.
one kid that transferred from
From
Alcoa.
Alcoa.
He plays basketball.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
He
take
can
Midway.
dunk.
All right.
I'm going Midway as well.
I'm going Midway.
All right.
Kid from Alcoa can dunk. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he can.
It's worth 2 points, fellas. Still worth 2 points.
Yeah,
Jellicoe versus
If he
North,
dunks it or lays it in,
if he
it's
can
2
dunk
points.
it though, he's got to be good.
Okay.
At least somewhat.
Jellicoe versus North Green. I'll take Jellicoe. I think they're
Who
down.
do they return?
A few guards.
Yeah.
A few guards.
North
that's
Green
about
was
it.
tough last year, but I think it's just because of that one guy.
I think they
Mhm.
lost a lot. But North Green usually returns, but I'm gonna go Jellicoe. I think they'll win.
I think both teams lost a ton
Yeah.
from what I kept up with last year. I think North Green's extremely well coached, and North Green always gets a few transfers as well. I don't know if they have transfers, but if they don't have them now, they usually get them by Christmas. And the coach up there does a phenomenal job. I'm taking North Green.
Me as well. I'm going North Green.
I'm going to jump on the Jellicoe bandwagon.
I think Jellicoe wins.
Yeah, I
Jellicoe?
do.
Well, I don't think they return. Who do they? Carson
They-
Bowles
Think about it.
out,
North Green.
and that
Jellicoe-
other senior.
Yeah, they lost.
They lost their two
Isaac,
best players,
Isaac
didn't
McNeely and
They
Carson
return
Bolton.
Caleb Rose
Caleb Rose, Trey Van.
and left-hand kid.
Yeah,
Glasses.
yeah.
That's all they return.
They also they returned their big guy. I think his last name's starts with a Z or something.
No. They didn't return
Or
any
did he
guys.
graduate?
Yeah, they graduated. Most of
graduated.
those. Gotta think about North Green just finished playing football too, so they
Mhm.
haven't had a lot of practices. So I think that's gonna play a part.
That's true.
They both have their football
go-
guys, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both should be fully loaded.
Oz versus Pigeon Forge. Me and Hamby won't pick these games, so
Yeah.
it's you two. You first, rather.
Well, I'm just not picking against Oz. You know, we're very short-handed.
Yeah.
And if I had money on it, I'd probably go Pigeon Forge, but I don't have money on it, so we're going Oz.
Okay. I don't like to be wrong, so I'm gonna have to go with Pigeon Forge.
It's probably a smart pick. We're
Yeah.
we're 7 players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't have football players, so.
Mm-hmm.
Kingston, Cumberland County. Don't know a lot about Cumberland
I
County.
don't either.
Cumberland County's been down
Yeah.
for probably the last 3 or 4 years. Think they just got a new coach. Could be wrong on that, but I think that they parted ways with their coach last year at the end of the season. You know, Cumberland County is one of those schools, they have a hard time keeping their kids.
Mhm.
A lot of the good athletes in Cumberland County go to Stone Memorial. So every once in a while, Cumberland County will have a good team, but I'm taking Kingston.
I'll take Kingston as well.
I'm gonna go Kingston.
I'm gonna go Kingston.
It's all across the board.
Yeah.
Monterey versus Wartburg. I'll take
Wartburg.
Monterey because I think they're bigger.
I don't know anything
Wartburg
about
got a new
Monterey.
coach. That
Wartburg's
helps them
got
a
that
lot.
kid who can dunk.
Who? Ian
Is
Robinson.
that all you
Little
care
short-
about? Is
but
just
they
kids
can
that
dunk.
dunk?
He can dunk.
If you can dunk, you can win.
He can dunk.
Okay.
He's pretty good.
Wartburg's senior heavy, and their new coach from Oakdale helps them a lot.
Wahlberg's going to be drastically improved.
Mhm.
I think they might have some kids in the building who maybe didn't play that will play. Terry Coker done a good job. He's been at Wahlberg for 30 years. But sometimes when you get a new coach, you know things can change. And
Yeah.
Nelson's been doing it a long time. And I think Wahlberg will be improved significantly. I'm taking Wahlberg in that game.
I'm gonna go Wartburg.
I'm gonna go Wartburg.
Mount Pisgah, Sunbright. I don't have to explain. Easy Sunbright.
Yeah.
Easy Sunbright.
Yeah, I
Sunbright will
agree.
be pretty good this year.
I
One of the
agree.
best teams in the region. I'll go Sunbright.
Sunbright.
What is Mount Pick? Do we know anything?
Mount Pisgah is like not trying to like saying, but they're like a JV school. Like they play.
If this says anything, my freshman year we went to play them and we couldn't play them. They had to bring us a school from Knoxville because they didn't have enough kids.
yeah, they're
Sunbright.
like, they're
Yeah.
little, real small school. Like
Oh, okay.
not.
A lot of good people, good
yeah.
coaches out there. They're just shorthanded.
Yeah,
Very. Their girls team is usually
they're
Pretty good.
stat.
yeah. Their girls team is usually where it's at. Oakdale versus Van Buren. Now, Oakdale Van
Who's
Buren.
the coach at Oakdale? Who took the Oakdale boys' job?
I have no idea. I heard it was like an ex-player. I don't know his name.
I heard it was could be terribly wrong, but I heard it was Jatson Hitz, and he used to play at Oakdale. He was on that Oakdale team that played.
Went to the state tournament.
Yeah, went to state tournament. That
Yeah, he was a good
Them
player.
and Cofield
Great,
always
great
play.
player.
I
Yeah.
heard it was an ex-player, but I don't think it was him. I heard it was somebody that I've never heard of.
Well, it has to either be him or then the assistant coach, because I know for a fact
Could we
they
look it up?
They asked the middle
You're
school
not gonna
coach.
find it.
You don't think?
No.
I
They
can
asked
find
the
it.
middle school coach when
Oh.
Travis Nelson, quit, but the middle school coach told him he didn't want it.
Well, I know Van Buren easily wins this game. Oakdale has
Yeah.
lost everything. Their
Everything.
first like 7 players all lost.
Yeah.
So I'm going Van Buren.
I'm going Van Buren as well.
Van Buren beat them last year too.
I'll go Van Buren.
You can look at that and then just.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Oak Ridge versus Lebanon. Is that how you say that? Lebanon.
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 Uh,
My dad was making fun of us because we kept calling it something random.
do you know anything about Lebanon?
No, traditionally they're pretty good. But man, Oak Ridge is one of the best coach teams around, in my opinion. They play phenomenal defense. I think they're going to be pretty young this year. Could be wrong on that. I don't know a whole lot about them. But I'm going Oak Ridge.
I actually think they've got.
Corbin King is the head coach at Oakdale High School.
Really?
Corbin King.
Corbin King.
I think I've heard of that name before.
That name sounds very familiar to me.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not exactly sure who it is, but Corbin King is the high school boys basketball coach at
So
Oakdale.
Oak Ridge is, I wouldn't say they're kind of a mix of both. So they've got like Garrett Giles, they've got Ray, they've got Cooper.
Yeah.
I think they're all seniors if I'm not mistaken. So if they're like Cooper's not a senior,
No, junior.
Cooper's a junior.
Ray's a senior this year?
Yeah, they're all seniors. Yeah. So
Okay, so they're not young. They'll be Lebanon. They'll take
yeah,
Lebanon.
but they got
Yeah.
some. I've heard they got some young guys that are going to get to play this year. Maybe Coach Greenstone.
I think Coach Greenson's his freshman. A couple
Yeah.
other kids in that class.
Is Justice any good? He quit.
Yeah, but I still Oak Ridge.
He could dunk.
They're going to be really good this year. They were good last year. He can't dunk. I'm saying that.
Huh?
Yeah, he
Justice
can
could
dunk.
windmill. He was tough.
I saw Oak
Playing
Ridge.
at the Civic Center.
I saw Oak Ridge play last year, and they lost to Bearden on the last second shot, and Bearden's really good, so I'm gonna take Oak Ridge.
I'm going Oak Ridge.
I'm going to go Oak Ridge.
What about
I
you,
think it's
Rather?
pretty easy.
What about you, rather?
I'll go Oak Ridge.
Clinton versus Lenore City. I don't know much about Lenore City. Is that the team that got a new coach, or am I wrong?
Clinton, Lenore City. Yeah, well, Lenore City got a new coach, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that
A
young guy. Yeah,
young
yeah.
guy. Dylan Brewster does a
Yeah.
good job. Hard to traditionally win at Lenore City High. They've had some success in the past. Who do they have? Lenore City versus who?
Clinton.
Clinton. Now I know about.
I take Lenore City. I say Lenore City wins that game.
I'm going to go Clinton.
I know a lot about Clinton.
Yeah.
They've got they're long, athletic. We played them in the summer.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of guards that
Really
are about,
aggressive on the defensive
Yeah,
side.
guards that are about 6'3". They got one post. Good on the defensive end. I'm gonna take Clinton. I think Bryson Maddox.
Yeah.
He's probably one of their best players.
And what, Braylon?
Braylon. They got their point guards Camden Nelson.
Yeah.
He's a true point guard. They got a few others.
All
It's
all
kid
their
named
guards
Tegan.
can flat out shoot the ball too.
Is the Justice kid y'all were talking about from Oak Ridge? Is he related to Dawson Williford?
Yes.
Yeah, he was good. He was a good athlete.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about now.
I think he just plays football now.
Yeah, very good athlete.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Clinton. You took
I'll go
what?
Clinton.
What about you, Hamby?
Yeah, I'm going Clinton.
All right. So that's Tuesday's games. Now we got Thursday's games. Sunbright versus CAK. CAK.
We played them in the summer.
We held it. It was a good game till about end of the third quarter, and then they ended up beating us by about 15 to 20. They'll beat Sunbright.
They're really big.
Really big and run up and down the court. That post for CAK will give Garrett from Sunbright trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go CAK. Should be a okay game though.
I'll go CAK as well. I don't know a whole lot about CAK, but I'll take y'all's word for it.
Yeah.
I'll go CAK.
I'm going to go CAK.
Okay, now you got Oz versus Campbell County. You two again.
Traditionally, Campbell County is a middle of the road AAA team, but a middle of the road AAA team is usually a very good single A team.
Yeah.
And so most of the time they're a below average AAA team.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what happens, I mean, again, we're going to be short-handed. It'll be an
Yeah.
uphill battle to beat Campbell County.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those that we could keep close, maybe get it into the fourth quarter, and then crazy things happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take Oz.
Liam,
I'm gonna go Campbell County.
I think
It's unbelievable.
Well, I
Truly-
mean,
it's truly unbelievable.
I think this is
It's unbelievable.
I think this is a
how's that
winnable game.
unbelievable? Well, because
I
we don't
really
have
do.
football players, first of all, and we're really shorthanded.
And
And
it's a general rule you never pick against your own school.
well, they also picked against us during
Ca-
football season. We had every single football player. So
Campbell County.
there was no reason behind it.
Campbell County is. I think they're going to be down this year.
They are.
Hamby actually has us losing to Coalfield this week.
We.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times,
Yeah.
Hamby.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Hamby's
I'm trying to choose my words carefully.
Yeah, that's
Campbell
what
County
has
should be down
Hamby
this year,
picked.
but
They
I
are. They
can
played
see
Scott County in the summer,
I always think we're
and
going to win.
I'm
So.
pretty sure
Yeah.
they lost.
Cumberland Gap, Wartburg.
I'm just a realist.
So Cumberland Gap, they had a guard that I trained with, and he transferred to Webb. So I think he's their best player, but I still think Cumberland Gap's better than Wartburg, so I'm gonna go Cumberland Gap.
I'll go Cumberland Gap.
I'll
as
go
well.
Cumberland Gap.
Don't know a lot about them.
I don't either.
Yeah, me either. Fulton Hardin Valley. Now,
So Fulton lost one of their best graduating classes in the last 25 years,
Mhm.
probably 20 years. And Fulton's had a lot of talent come through there. They lost the Tyler Lee kid.
yeah,
They lost two twins.
yeah,
A couple other seniors that have played a ton of ball. Now they've got a sophomore or junior. I can't remember what grade he's in. I think his last name's Skeen. He's
yeah.
a next level athlete. I don't know, football or basketball probably. Probably more like football now that he played this year. And Fulton is the hands down best coach team this side of Nashville, in my opinion. I think it's pretty much undebatable. They're going to be behind offensively because they're probably replacing 80% of their scoring.
Yeah.
But they're going to guard. They're going to play man to man. They're going to pick up at the half court line.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a hard time scoring more than 50 points on them.
Yeah.
So
Is
You
that
know.
where Shane Cherry was?
no, he was at
No.
AE. So I'll
Austin
take Fulton in that one.
Austin East.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Fulton too. It's kind of hard because they lost a bunch, but
Hardin Valley's got talent. They just can't
Yeah.
seem to ever really get over the hump. They've got a little bit of talent. They're
Yeah.
well coached. The dude who took that job a couple of years ago, I mean, they play phenomenal man-to-man defense. Had some big wins last year. But it's hard to beat Fulton.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'll take Fulton as well. I think Hardin Valley has some
Yeah.
good seniors, but not good enough. I think Fulton's coaching, and they've got a couple players we played in that fall league. They're
Yeah.
pretty good. I'll take Fulton.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Go
go
Fulton.
Fulton, just because of the coaching side.
Meigs County, Harriman. I'm gonna take Meigs County this year. I know Harriman's got some players, but I'm a little down on them because we played them our freshman year. All of us did, and they weren't very good. And it's the same returning team, nothing added. Obviously, the players have gotten better, but I'm waiting to see. I'm really waiting to see that Harriman Kingston game, so we can see a score for Harriman. I want to know
Yeah.
who's going to score the ball for Harriman because I know you got Jordan McCollum on your team. Ace Jackson knocked
Yeah.
down threes. Caden Henderson knocked down threes.
But in that hostile environment, you gotta
Yeah, and,
see who's gonna
and
want the
Harriman,
ball.
yeah, who's going to step up and be able to score? I know they're
Yeah.
well coached, but who's going to like at the end of the game? Who's having the ball? Who's going to go score it? And I think Meigs County will win. I think it was an okay game last year, and obviously they had Jordan and Zane. But I'm going to go Meigs County.
So Harriman is one of those teams that if this game was in January, I would take Harriman for sure.
Yeah,
Harriman gets better. I don't know if there's a team in our region over the last 5 years, and this is just my opinion. They get better. They're a totally different team from December to the middle of January.
I agree.
If this game was in the middle of January, I would take Harriman. It's early. Harriman just quit playing football last Friday night. I would say that 4 of their 5 starters were on the football field.
Yeah.
The style of play that Harriman plays is very up tempo. Dudes are going to be out of shape. That you are not even going to see what Harriman has until about 3 weeks from now. So I'm going to take Meigs County, but Harriman will be knocking on the door of 18 plus wins by the time the season's over.
Go Meigs County.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Meigs County.
Okay.
And then I think Meigs got put out early this year in football.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I think they got put out early.
Yeah,
and the
they
dude
played a
that's-
really good team.
They
The
played,
dude that's
um,
been down at Meigs has been at Meigs for 25 years. He's a good coach. His son was a stud player, and if he's had a 2-week head start, they'll be hard to beat early in the season.
Next, you got Sevier County, Maryville, both still playing football, so it's kind of just the
I th-
basketball players that are playing. right now.
I'm going Maryville.
Maryville, we played with some of their kids that didn't play football, and they've
And
got
they're
3
good.
like really good kids. A really tall 6'8", something like that kid.
Yeah, probably a little taller than 6'8".
Yeah, Eli Owensby. Those
Yeah.
are probably the really 2 good. I think Maryville should beat them pretty bad. Sevier County's still playing football. I'd say they got a couple football players.
So Sevier County made the state tournament last year with a bunch of young guys, a bunch of freshmen and sophomores in AAA ball.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do. Now Maryville's loaded.
Yeah.
The thing about this is if they're both still playing football, I have no idea what their roster looks like without their football guys.
Yeah.
So you said Maryville doesn't have a lot of guys playing Friday
Yeah,
night?
they don't have a lot of guys.
Then
that
I'll
play
go.
football.
Then I'll go Maryville.
Go
But
Maryville.
outside of that, I would say that it's a true coin flip game. They're
Yeah,
both
it
very
is.
good and probably going to be playing for the district or region title
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
on down the road.
Maryville's such a big school that I'd say they have football players and then basketball players. Sevier County's 3A, so I'd say they might have a little bit of both mixed in. But
Yeah.
Maryville definitely doesn't have a lot of football players playing. They got like their best player is still playing basketball.
Okay.
He's not playing football.
Sevier County's 5A.
They are.
Yeah, Sevier County's 5A, Maryville's 6A. They're both 3A in basketball. But I think you're right. I think that Maryville probably has less guys out than Sevier County. I'm just not sure.
I'll go Maryville.
Amby.
Yeah, I'm Maryville.
Maryville too.
So next week here, this is the kind of where region play starts. Wartburg versus Oneida. This will be a good game, I think. I heard Oneida lost to Sunbright in a scrimmage, which that always don't mean anything. Oneida loses. They're starting four starters from last year.
Yeah.
Wartburg didn't lose anybody. Better coach team. I still think Oneida wins. I think it's going to be a sneaky close game. The 10 to 12 point range is where I would say.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to go Oneida.
Where are they playing at? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'll take Oneida. I'll take Oneida.
Yeah,
I think
I'm going
it's
Oneida.
I think it's Wartburg brings a lot back, and if they shoot the ball well, they can hang. I think Oneida's going to struggle to score this year, but they play defense and rebound. I go Oneida.
I'll go Wartburg.
I'm going Oneida.
Harriman Sunbright, another close game. Sneaky close game. I think Sunbright has the bigs, and I don't think anybody from Harriman can guard the Garrett kid.
No,
But Sunbright plays a 2-3.
they do.
Harriman is going to
They're-
shoot the
they-
ball very
yeah,
nice.
they're shooters.
So I'll get Harriman.
I'm surprised by that. I figured you'd pick Sunbright. I'm going to go Harriman as well, and I think it will be. I think Harriman beats them by 8 to 12.
I'll go Sunbright.
I'm going to go Sunbright too.
Okay.
I'm not
Now,
mad
and
at
I don't know this for sure. This is just through the grapevine, but I think Harriman's going to play 10, 11 guys this year.
Yeah.
And they're full court pressing, man to man, whole game.
Yeah.
Which is the way that Shea really wants to play.
Yeah.
He's got 2 or 3 kids that are better than everybody, and then he's got a lot of kids that are very similar.
Yeah.
I think Sunbright's got 5. Sunbright's got 5.
Yeah.
And
Also, I seen their guards
Have improved.
have improved.
okay.
I saw the
we'll see.
Noah Bunch kid was like, I saw a video and he was coming off screens and he was shooting threes, something that he's never done. He just never had that
Well,
confidence.
he
they had
he
another
might have
guard.
improved a ton.
Yeah. I don't think he's one of the best guards, but he's gotten better where it's like you can't just pressure him and he's just throwing it all over the court. I think he's gotten a little better. But I
Okay.
think Harriman should full court press, and I think Sunbright's going to have a real problem with that.
We'll see, and we'll know a lot more about all these teams in about 3
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah,
You know, it's early. It's
Yeah,
early.
it
We
is.
could be wrong about everything we're saying.
Carter versus Hardin Valley. Carter got a few transfers from Anderson County, I heard. Anderson County lost like a bunch of players. They just transferred for some reason and stopped playing basketball. Like, Brian Hall,
Yeah,
the big kid, he's not playing basketball anymore from what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, he's done. I don't know. Something happened with the coaches. I don't know what happened over there.
Hmm.
So I'm going to take, I think Carter. I think Hardin Valley starts off 0-2. I'm going to take Carter.
I don't know anything about the transfers. I was going to take Anderson County because I think Coach Jeffers does a great job.
No. Carter versus Hardin Valley.
Hardin Valley. Okay, I thought it was Anderson County.
No.
You're saying Anderson County had a bunch of kids that went to Carter.
Yeah, went to Carter.
I'll take Hardin Valley.
Liam,
What'd you pick?
I picked Carter. They weren't very good last year, but
Amy, go ahead and pick.
I'm going to go Hardin Valley.
I'll
yeah,
go.
Hardin Valley wins this one.
I'll go Hardin Valley.
Whitwell Rockwood. Battle of the
I'm going to go Rockwood.
not so goods.
I got
Rockwood-
faith in Coach K.
Rockwood's best players out.
What about Whitwell?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Really bad?
No, it's not like not trying to be, but really bad. They played
Yeah.
last year and it was a really bad game. Rockwood probably wins because they have a guard, little guard.
Mhm.
I don't know his name. Left-handed kid. They
Yeah.
have the best defender in the region, Adrian Darby.
Oh.
He's really the best defender in the region. So I'm gonna go Rockwood wins.
I am too.
Yeah, I'll say Rockwood. I'll say Rockwood. I think they're both going to be down. But Coach K has a way of, like, even when they're bad, like, he can beat you.
He
So,
does. Yeah, he does.
You know, so let's. I'll go Rockwood. I think they're both going to have a tough uphill battle this year. But
We'll go Rockwood.
Then the last few games, Fulton versus Science Hill. We're going to have to hear from you on this one because Science Hill was good. Last year, my sophomore year, they had really good guards and a pretty good coach, but I have no idea.
yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Science Hill, to be honest with you. I know kids up there. They bounce back and forth between DB, Science Hill, you know, even Greenville. You know, you don't really know who's going to have who, you know, each and every year. But again, I'll just go back to Fulton's hard to beat. I don't care if they're playing schools twice their size. They're hard to beat. And Fulton didn't make it far in the playoffs this year. I think they got put out first round.
Yeah.
So they've been practicing for 10 days.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Fulton.
I'll take Fulton as well.
We'll go Fulton.
Same.
Harriman versus Kingston. At Kingston. At Kingston
Again,
versus
like we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens. Got a lot of respect for both coaches. They're going to play a similar style.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
going to be very similar.
Yeah.
And you know, I think Kingston's a little better than they are this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but Harriman has beat them many times. Whenever Kingston's a little better than them.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a coaching change at Kingston, and you know, Joe's very good at his system, and his kids have bought in, and they got kids that can shoot the ball.
Yeah.
It's truly going to be if Kingston makes 12 threes, they'll probably run them out of the gym.
Yeah.
If they make 7 threes, it'll probably be a good play. Probably be a good game.
I think Kingston.
I'm taking Kingston.
I think I'm taking Kingston by about 17. That's my
Yeah.
prediction. At
go
Kingston.
Kingston.
I'm going Kingston.
Which Kingston barely beat Harriman last year at Kingston, and then
I
Harriman
think it-
beat him at Harriman.
Yeah, I think it can be a runaway
Yeah.
real quick.
They play each other twice pretty early in the season. I think Kingston wins both of
Yeah,
them.
I would say not a runaway. But we'll see. If one team is hot and shoots the ball well, and the other team's ice cold, yes, then Kingston can run them out of the gym. But
I just think
Harriman's hard to blow out.
Kingston plays better defense. I feel like. I think they're gonna rush their guards. I'm going Kingston. You went Kingston, Hammy?
Mm-hmm.
Kingston.
Rode the train.
Rockwood versus Jellicoe. Easy Jellicoe. Rockwood's down this year. They're missing their
Yeah.
best player, that freshman. The
Jellicoe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Go
Jellicoe.
Jellicoe.
Midway versus Sweetwater. Sweetwater usually wins this game, so I'm gonna go Sweetwater.
Yeah,
again.
Sweetwater.
They
Sweetwater.
always play.
Yeah, Sweetwater.
Sunbright versus Cumberland Gap.
Cumberland Gap's AA. Usually traditionally not phenomenal. Middle of the road AA program. Again, I'm just going to say that depth takes over there, and
Yeah.
I'm going to go Cumberland Gap. Could be wrong.
I'll go Cumberland Gap as well.
I'll go Sunbright.
I'll go Sunbright too.
I think that tall kid's pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
He is good. He's very good.
Yeah.
Stone Memorial versus Lenore City.
Stone.
Yeah,
Stone, they got Cade Caps.
yeah.
He's just going to take over.
I'll go Stone.
He just got.
Stone Memorial has a couple of good players. Cade Caps is the best, but they've got a couple of guys that can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
take Stone.
We watched them in the summer. They played at that Maryville camp.
They weren't overwhelmingly good
Mm-mm.
because they're what are they?
3A.
You could
They are?
you could tell, like, just by watching them, you can tell they definitely key in on K Caps to go out there
Yeah.
and get the job done.
They've got a nice system.
Yeah.
Cade's dad is actually the coach. They do a nice job. I think Stone's going to have a good year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take Stone. Who'd you go?
Yeah, Stone.
Yeah, it's done.
I
Oh, a
think
few
Liam
guys
just
up
piggybacked off all our picks. Well,
No.
You didn't say much.
that's all. That's
Well,
it.
gentlemen, I've got
Not
about
much to
25
say.
kids heading my way in about 30 seconds. So thank you guys for having me on. I'm looking forward to doing it. You know, the whole basketball
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do this every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see where we end up. I got
Yeah.
a good feeling I'm gonna win this.
We'll
thing.
put a scoreboard out next week.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds
if
good. Hey, thanks, gentlemen.
When I win the what? Oh, he's out.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go.
When I win the OS picks, then it still counts for me, eh?
Why would it not? Not.
Bobcat Talk. We're back with another episode.
Second part of our show today.
Yeah.
Talking about football.
I just love saying we're back with another episode. I say it every time.
No, it's not even. We're back. It's just like
Second part, we're going over football picks.
we took the
football
on-air
brackets.
sign off as well because it was giving a glare, so we took it down.
Yeah, we took it down. It's just giving a glare. I think we were pretty much 100%. Although, who'd you pick through Whitwell, Clay County? All right, so this is
I
what
picked Whitwell.
Oliver Springs over Rockwood. We picked that.
Mm-hmm.
Coalfield over Harriman. We all
Mhm.
picked that.
Yeah.
South Pitt over Chattanooga Prep.
Mhm.
Every single one of us picked that.
Yeah.
Whitwell versus Clay County. I think we all went Whitwell.
We all
Yeah.
went well.
Clay
I just
County.
didn't know about Clay County.
Clay County won.
Wow.
Clay County won by 12. Richland, McEwen. Who did we pick?
I picked McEwen.
I think I went.
I think we all went McEwen.
Yeah.
Richland won.
Richland won by 35-0.
Really.
Killed McEwen. I might have went with Richland.
We'll
don't
have to.
remember.
We'll have to go back and look.
I might have went Richland. I feel like I did. I don't know. We all picked McKenzie over Eagle. McKenzie only won 28-0. So I guess our defense is good. Offense, maybe not so good. Eagleville is good though. 14-6 win. Union City. Who do we pick? Memphis Middle College, Union City.
I had Union City.
Union City.
I think I went Memphis Middle College.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Union City won.
Yeah.
50-12.
Wow.
South Fulton versus Mace. Who did we pick?
Mace.
I went Mace.
Did we all go Mace?
Yeah.
Mace won. So we got matchups in the next round. Mace versus Union City, McKenzie versus Richland, Clay County, South Pitt, and Coalfield OS.
Next football season, should we do a by committee pick or just like our picks?
What do
Because
you
I
mean?
see like 5-star preps, they do their show.
They do
And-
committee.
There's just like by committee and it's just like a team record.
We could do that.
So I guess we could vote on it. But I also like the competitive side of it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like you're gonna win on the football side most of the time.
And basketball. I'm winning basketball as well.
Yeah, but that's just like you piggyback off of us. And it's
Yeah,
just
I didn't
you-
pick. But how would
Yes,
I
you
the
did.
biggest luck
You
ever.
sat there and
Explain-
didn't say a word.
explain how I'm
You knew this
piggybacking
was
when I'm
coming,
winning?
Hamby. No.
You picked two teams just because you knew a kid on the team could dunk.
You picked Wartburg because they have a left-handed kid that can dunk, and I bet he didn't even score.
Who won the game?
Wartburg.
Wow. So that's a prediction that I made. They're watching this and they're gonna see they watched us pick that 10 seconds.
I only
ago.
missed one game.
I missed 0.
That's just on Tuesday. Tonight we're gonna see how many you missed.
Yeah.
Tonight's game
0 again.
Nah.
I'm already winning. I already have a head start.
Who did he pick for tonight? Like who plays?
I picked Oliver Springs to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather. Who else did you? Wow. I just
Rather
did-
win Oliver Springs.
Yeah. Who else did you? I don't know. Bunch of. Oh. Just got.
I don't even know who plays. I don't even know who plays.
There's not a lot of teams that play tonight, but we can just if you got that bracket, we can go for our predictions.
I think Harriman and
Sure.
Meds County play.
All right, let's
tonight.
do predictions. Yeah, next round.
Yeah, I think so.
Coalfield OS. Who are you predicting?
No, do that last. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
am I-
definitely got to be the last.
Hold on
game.
now. All right. Mace, Union City. Union City beat Memphis Middle College 50-12, and Mace beat South Fulton 44-24.
I'm gonna go Mace.
I'm gonna go Mace as well. I don't know. I've liked them from the jump.
Uh,
My guys.
yeah, I'll go Mace as well. I'm going Mace.
Alright.
So we all pick Mace. McKenzie, Richland.
I'll go McKenzie. I think they're
Yeah.
the front runners for state championship.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
would
Mc-
say they're definitely the favorites.
I'll go McKenzie, but I think Richland is a lot better than people think. You know what I'm saying? 35-0 win.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be closer.
Yeah.
I'll go McKenzie though. South Pitt, Clay County.
South Pitt.
South
I
Pitt.
think this is a pretty good matchup. I'll go
Yeah.
South Pitt.
Well,
Clay County.
yeah, Clay County is better than Whitwell, but South Pitt handled Whitwell. I'm gonna. I think South Pitt wins, but I think it's closer than people.
I agree. I'll go South Pitt though.
Yeah.
I'd like, I'd like to see Clay County.
Just to see a different team.
Yeah, just to see a different team. OS Coalfield. It's one we can talk about.
Some would say the matchup.
Who?
Huh?
I would say this is
I
like,
would say this is the matchup.
like on College Game Day. They have where they go. Like
Yeah.
one-
Say
I would say
this
I would
is
say
College
this
Game
is,
Day?
is the
yes.
biggest
Yeah.
matchup of like the playoffs right now.
I would agree.
And I don't know. I mean, it's a good matchup. I think. Well, rumor has heard that Mason Day is not playing tomorrow night.
He isn't.
So
Yeah. Well,
That is
should
a-
we say that on here? Wonder if Coalfield people know. You think Coalfield people know?
I mean, they'll
they're
know by
gonna know when
tomorrow.
he's not walking on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they see it before the game, they're gonna be like, "Oh, game plan, switch."
I see what you're saying, but it's coming out at 11:30, and is Benson watching our podcast?
No, probably
no,
not.
but freaking.
I can cut it. I can cut this conversation out. Let's get back to where we started. Big matchup.
You don't have to cut it out. Let's just keep it in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
It's way
agree.
better when we just
I mean,
keep it
it's insider information, but I mean, they
Yeah.
gotta figure out if they
in.
get.
But I'd say word spreads pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah,
live-
And, like,
definitely.
5 minutes away
If you
from
think
them.
about it, like you can game plan as much as you want, but the skill and what's gonna happen is still gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like there's nothing that they're gonna change to like. I mean, they're
No.
trying to just do what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could change things up and like
They could go
They
to
could,
3-3 or something.
yeah, and not like
Not play
run
the run.
commit.
But
yeah,
I'd still say they have to still run commit.
yeah, because you got Jet, Ian Hammock,
and
Cole.
Cole.
So you can't. I don't think they're gonna change their game plan. But I definitely think that they think it's probably gonna be an easier win now without Mason.
Yeah.
I'd say he's one of your best players. That makes it tougher. It's gonna have to be a lot more of the passing game that wins this game.
I like that.
I agree. I think Jordan's gonna have to get more involved because
Mhm.
they're gonna be doubling Jaquan. I
Yeah.
think Jet is gonna have to step up. You know. Sometimes he calls for touches that he hasn't gotten all year, so this is his time to prove
But
it. And
Jet is coming alive at the right
Yeah,
time of
he
the
He
is.
season.
and
The
he
past
is.
few
And
games
we
he's
need to
been
keep that.
touchdowns.
We need to keep that alive.
and
I think Cole will have a good game offensively.
'cause it's when it's like you hear some of like the Arbitrings players talk about like
Yeah.
how they're not gonna cry. But like this game, they're gonna bring it.
It means a lot.
They it means a lot. You don't want to go out. You go out against like South Pitt, McKenzie. Yeah, they're a bigger school. Realistically, you should lose to them. But Cofield, you don't want to go
Yeah.
out your last game that you'll ever
I mean,
play against Cofield.
Your
that
South
just-
Pitts, McKenzie's, they've been there state championship
Yeah.
every year.
Cofield is a team that you play twice a year. It's going to keep happening, and I don't
Yeah.
think you want to go out against Cofield. I think it's going to be really hyped up, just like last time. I think we repeat what happened last year. I think Arbitrings wins. I think it's going to be a close game. Just really got to rush the quarterback. You got to get Luke Treese where
Hey,
he
get some
can't
pressure
just-
on him.
Yeah, he can't
Mhm.
stand there all day. And when you do get pressure on him, you got to sack him. You got to get a hold of him because if you just
Yeah.
let him run around, and
He's
he throws
good.
a deep one, yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, yes.
but
He's
you just-
slippery.
Yeah, you got to. Somebody's got to get hands on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he just has all day and he just roams around like he did and throw that bomb to Whalen, it's just something bad's gonna happen. Because I mean, they have athletes. But I would say a lot of things went their way last game at Arbitrings.
Yeah.
He was
I
throwing
agree.
some 50-50 balls that could have went either way. Like
Yeah,
one
like
to,
on that 4th down.
yeah, one
the
to
touchdown
Cruz,
to Wayland.
one to Cruz in the middle of the field where there's
Yeah,
7
that's the
people
one I'm
right
talking
there.
about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
and
talking
he
about.
just somehow catches it.
Yeah.
I also did that. They pulled out that sweep play, the jet pass.
Yeah,
They pulled out a lot. They pulled out almost everything they had.
yeah.
But
They-
we just got to get pressure. I mean, that's the basis of the game. You know, our offense didn't play terrible when we played them. We didn't get stopped in the second half. We scored every drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And if you stop that run,
we
'cause-
need to stop. It's not even stopping the run because he would have some big plays, but he never had that 60, 70 yard
yeah.
Like we would stop it, we would get it to 3rd and 7, and then it's just he just scrambles around. He's just running around back there. He's got all day.
But I felt like their run, like the run, opened up their pass game because like
Not even that. Like we were covering them.
yeah,
The touchdown, except for that on the wheel to 33
yeah.
or whatever.
Jordan was so
Yeah, or no, it's Jaquan. It was Hammock, I think.
Oh.
Hammock's fault because
Well-
he's got to have running back out of the backfield.
yeah, and then that one time Jordan got his eyes on the backfield and whoever it was just ran.
Yeah,
right
but it's
past
I
him.
mean they've that's you can't even because it's
Yeah.
a jet. It's a jet.
Yeah.
You don't think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't blame Jordan.
Yeah.
He still almost came
What
back and he
was-
made the tackle. He
Yeah.
made the tackle.
Did you guys have a safety back there or anything? 'Cause
I don't. That's
feel
not.
like he
I don't
was-
think it's the safety's job.
So-
It depends on what coverage we were in, but
Yeah.
I think on jet,
Yeah.
I don't know what.
that's just a
happened.
good play call. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's trickery. They just
Yeah.
pulled out trickery.
Yeah.
But now we've seen it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got to come out. And
You
play our
guys
game.
also had a key player out too, Tyler Gaines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that hurts y'all's line a lot. Fully loaded line this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaquan's gonna have to have a big game.
Yeah.
No complaining. Just go out there and play.
We're gonna get him the rock
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I think we're gonna open him up.
Yeah, gotta get it. Gotta get the ball in your playmakers' hands. Gotta get it. Jet, Jaquan, spread the ball out between them two. Ian Hammock has some electric runs at times. You gotta spread the ball out. Give it to your playmakers. Get it in
Mhm.
your hands. Jet's hands. Jaquan's hands.
Yeah.
Don't just be one dimensional because I feel like sometimes where you stuff's been working this year and you kind of get one dimensional at times and then you try to switch it up but it's too late. Like you guys
Yeah.
tried to switch it up to the pass in the second half but it's almost too late. Like no momentum.
But we were like trying to steal. Like every touchdown, we would try and steal the momentum, and then they just their offense is pretty good. Like they just run the clock and they score.
Yeah, I remember.
That's what
ran
they did in the
clock.
second. In the second, well, their first drive took 9 minutes off the clock.
Yeah,
We stopped them, but then we ran the ball 3 times and
fumble.
fumbled.
on us.
Yeah. But we're all good. What are your guys' picks?
I'm going Auburn Strength. I cannot pick against Auburn Strength in this game.
You know,
Got
I
nothing to
will
lose.
say this. Earlier, I would have picked Cofield. I would have. Earlier, I would have picked Cofield. But, and the one thing that makes me switch is, like I said, Jets coming alive at the right time of the season.
Yeah.
And I think if you get the ball, Jet, Jaquan, share it around with Cole a little bit, Jordan, if you get the ball in their hands and they can make something happen, I think you guys have the potential to not even make it a game.
Yeah, I think when you obviously Auburn Strength, I feel like has the better skilled players,
Yes.
100%, and Cofield just kind of out. Like they like.
But the name of the game is discipline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cofield was more disciplined last time, and like,
They just
you
wanted
hear
it
coaches
more.
say it, and you can say it's corny, but they definitely they wanted it more.
Yeah, they did.
Like they came out and they wanted to dominate, and I feel like you guys like just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You guys thought they were going to be down from last year.
Oh man, it's just
I just think skill. I think skill is going to win this time.
The big thing with you guys is just consistency.
Yeah.
You just guys got to stay consistent.
if you just my mindset is if the offense scores every single drive, we cannot be beat.
Well,
Yeah.
Like it's physically
Obviously,
impossible
yeah.
to be beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I just as a quarterback, I'm just like, I don't know. We just want to play offense. Just want to get out there. Just
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting pretty goosebumps. Getting goosed up.
Yeah. It's going to be cold though.
It
Was
is.
Cold, was it cold last year at Cofield?
Yeah, it was.
It was. Yeah, I hate those games. I went when you guys lost 56-0, and I left in the second quarter because it was freezing, and it's just not even.
I remember I threw a pick on our sideline. Like I went in with JV at the end of the game, and I threw a pick. I just remember that. Dude, I think it was the Levi Heidel.
I just know it's not going to be a blowout. It's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be a good game all the way
Yeah,
to the end. I think
will
It
be.
could be low scoring or it could be high scoring again. I was surprised how high scoring it was last game. Like, what was it? 30s, 20s?
I think Harriman played pretty good defense against them.
Yeah.
The score didn't really it was 14-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
I think they punted like the first 2 out of the 3 drives, but Harriman fell short.
Yeah.
That was a
Ladies.
good game. Let's talk about that game a little bit. That was a good game.
Harriman.
Yeah.
Cofield.
Harriman
That
played good. In my opinion, Harriman played good defense until the
They
end.
just don't have the firepower on
Well,
the
on
defense.
offense, they had so many skilled players. They got so many guys to run that. What is it? It's not even a veer. It's just I don't like their offense.
Who's?
Harriman's.
Yeah. I feel like they're quite one dimensional as well. It's Grayson Gross. Just got.
I mean, you just gotta find ways to get him the ball in open space. Even if
Yeah.
they are one dimensional, you gotta
Yeah.
find ways to get him the ball in open space.
Got to do different stuff. I mean, put him in freaking Wildcat or something.
They did at one point.
They did. Yeah. But I'd say Cofield just keyed in on that.
Yeah, they just played the run all night.
Yeah, because you can't throw. I mean, I guess you could split him out and have him run some routes, but I mean, he's small. He's a small guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not very tall. I mean, I guess against Lane Adcock, he could have done something, but they're obviously not going to put Lane on him. They'll put
They'll
Waylon
move
or
Waylon.
somebody on him. I think it'll be a good game. Should be. Should be fun.
I hope it's not.
Yeah, I hope it's a blowout too.
That's it.
I'm kind of tired.
I'm too.
Him too.
Well, I wasn't really tired until I walked in here, and then
And it's dark.
the fans blowing in my face,
It's like dark in here.
and I've been yawning.
Time is it?
I'm ready for lunch.
We got
Oh, it's
1
time to
minute
go.
till lunch. Let's head out, man.
This is the.
We're
show
still
for the
waiting
crew.
on that camera. We're still getting a camera.
Yeah.
And once this camera comes in, this podcast,
big
this
things.
podcast is about to come to life. We're gonna have some editing. We're gonna have some.
It'll be way more lively. Like right
Yeah,
now-
like it's just sitting when we're just sitting here talking,
yeah. At the first of the season, it was kind of it was hopped up, like we were real energetic.
and we were like editing hard.
Yeah, now it's gotten where it's kind of like we're getting tired. It's kind of gloomy in here.
Yeah.
But once you get the TriCaster, it's going to give us more creative freedom where
Yeah.
you can just do stuff. Like,
Yeah, and we'll be
like our guy will be sitting there, and you'll see highlights on the screen. If Jaden Mudge has a good game, you'll see his highlights. We'll have all those type.
it'll
of
be a
things.
lot more energetic.
Energetic,
will be.
more stuff on the screen besides just seeing our faces
And-
and just sitting here.
Yeah, and we can set up 2 monitors so that we can watch what's going on too.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, that's it.
Alright.
Bobcat Talk.
Peace.